Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me, or if you're new, hello. I don't know if you're aware, today is a very important holiday, International Puppy Day. I love puppies, I love dogs, cats, I love every animal actually. I don't know what I'm saying, I love all animals, but in my heart, I have a very special place for puppies, to the point where I do see myself after graduating doing something that might help puppies or dogs, specifically like stray dogs. I actually have an internship in Asheville this summer where I'm going to be interning at Asheville Humane Society, which I hope to do a video on. But yeah, so I love dogs so much. There is a certain nonprofit that is really special to my heart. It is a nonprofit that I volunteered at in Mexico for half a year. And it's called Surfers for Strays. So Surfers for Strays is a nonprofit, of course, or a 501c3. Their mission is essentially reducing the strays in the area. They specifically are located in like the Zihuatanejo area, if you know where that's at in the state of Guerrero. The main shelter is based in Troncones. They do have a second shelter in Ziwa as well, but they do work all around that area. Work to spay stray dogs and cats, both. That's the most important part of the mission. So they have like a ton of campaigns that are free to the local public to come and spay and neuter their animals, which is super important. It is the single most important thing we can do to help control the stray population. I don't know the exact numbers, but a dog or cat can typically get pregnant around very early months of age, and every time they have a litter, I mean, that can consist of 1 to even 9 babies, and then they can just keep getting pregnant, keep having babies. Before you know it, you have a lot of strays that don't have homes, they don't have like adequate food sources, shelter from bad weather, so it's just really important. On top of that, they're also super passionate about educating everyone, not only about spaying and neutering, but how to take care of an animal. They really want to just help educate everyone. I looked up with them. I was looking at workaways during the COVID semester because I knew I didn't want to stay at campus, and so I started looking at workaways. I saw Surfers for Strays. I had a few interviews, and yeah, worked for them for half a year. So I'm so excited to talk to you guys about them today. There are 5 specific ways that I thought you could help Surfers for Strays as an individual. Those 5 things are adopting, fostering, donating, volunteering, and escorting. I'm going to talk about those things not in that particular order, so stay with me. So first of all, Surfers for Strays has many dogs you can adopt, all from the streets of Mexico. It is super important to realize that adopting dogs, not only, you know, there but anywhere, a lot of times these animals come with certain needs. Like they might be scared of children, they might be scared of men, they might be scared of loud noises, because unfortunately a lot of animals that are up for adoption didn't have the best, you know, past experiences, and so they are really afraid, and they need humans that are going to be patient with them, kind, and work with them to break out of that, you know, fear-based trauma. You know, they need to be shown love, and so I do want to say it's important that if you ever adopt or foster, you know, it's really important to have those qualities in mind. Surfers for Strays has a whole list of dogs on their website that are available. You can go check them out. There's so many cuties on the website. We specifically say, you know, we describe the dog. How is this dog with other dogs? How is this dog with children? What is this dog's personality? There's so many little babies that need homes, so if you are looking to adopt, please go check out Surfers for Strays, their website. The same rules go for fostering. So fostering is essentially agreeing to let, you know, dogs stay at your place, or you can like house dogs, and this is to help the intake. Our shelter space is super limited at Surfers for Strays, so we can't really take in more than we can handle. We have a few fosters in Mexico as well, but mainly the dogs get sent up to the States. Whenever we are able to open that space at the shelter, we're able to take in more dogs. So fostering is a super important part of our mission. We always need fosters. So yeah, if you're willing to have a little furry friend in your house for a little bit, there are requirements to being a foster. You can find all those requirements on their website when you go look, but I do know that fosters are required to be able to take these animals to the vet when needed. They're also required to maybe give medications when they are needed as well. A lot of the dogs coming from these areas may have experienced mange. Mange is super popular in this area, and it's super difficult to treat all animals, so it's super easy to spread. It's super important that you as a foster are able to care for the dog and give it medicine so it can get better. A third way you can help surfers or strays is escorting. So if you're ever in the area of Zihuatanejo and you would love to bring a dog back to the States and help us transport those to their forever homes or their fosters, please reach out and let them know. I believe they typically only have fosters on like the West Coast area. We also fly some dogs to Canada. So yeah, if you are flying to or from anywhere in the West Coast region, and you are in the Zihuatanejo area, please let Surfers for Strays know. We need people to help us transport animals. Also, we have gear or donations in the States that we need to bring to the shelter itself. So if you're ever flying into Zihuatanejo, also please reach out and let us know. And you might be able to help us get some gear, leashes, crates. We have like soft carriers and crates that we send with people who are transporting animals to their forever homes or to their fosters, and so we need to get those back at some point. So if someone is flying in from that area and they're able to like grab that stuff and bring it with them, it's so helpful. A fourth way you can help Surfers for Strays is by volunteering, which is what I did and I do still currently. So like I said, I found Surfers for Strays by Workaway, where I volunteered for 6 months. And essentially it was a 5-day-a-week gig. You can also do 6 days a week, I believe, if you're staying for a month, but I stayed for more than 2 months. And so if you stay for 2 months or longer, I believe it's like 5 days a week that you work, and you either have like morning shift or afternoon shift, and that can look like feeding animals, cleaning. You all have like chores you have to do that specific day, helping out with spay and neuter clinics. There's so many ways at the shelter that you were needed, and it is so fun and fulfilling. Like, I know I would wake up some days at 7 and I would be like, ugh, because I'm not a morning person. I hate the mornings, but when you're waking up to help dogs, it's like so rewarding, you know? Like, it is the best life ever. I highly recommend. On top of that, you can volunteer remotely, which is what I'm now currently doing. I help run the social media pages. If you go to like Instagram or Facebook and you see like Fur Bear Friday posts, those are mine. So I do a section every Friday where I advertise a dog that maybe needs a little bit more attention or hasn't been looked at as much. And it's super cool to post these dogs and help like market them because they're all so sweet, and to see them get adopted right after is just, oh my god, it's the best feeling in the world, you know? We are always looking for people to help us run our social media, help run our website. So if you're good with like website development, things like that. So you can apply volunteering in Mexico or volunteering remotely on the website as well. If you just go, you can find the links to apply. So yeah, I highly recommend. It is one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life. Trancones is an amazing place, and to be able to help animals while you're traveling is just, I mean, enough said. It's like the best thing in the world, and I can't wait to do it more after I graduate college. A fifth and final way that you can help Surfers for Strays is by donating. And that can look like just donating money to the website specifically. Sometimes we have fundraisers. You can also purchase our merch, which we do get profit from, and then also it helps advertise Surfers for Strays to everyone who like sees your shirt or sees your cup, which is super important. And you can also help us purchase the items that we're needing on our Amazon wish list. You can just go to our website and look at the list. We always need leashes, collars, things like that, balls, toys for the dogs. I mean, it's so important. Because of the kind people that donate money or help us purchase our Amazon wish list, things like that, we would not be able to do any of that. That's something I really love about nonprofits, is like people that donate. A lot of our donations go to our spay and neuter clinics, which we would not be able to do without donations and kind people's help, you know? And because of your money, we're able to spay and neuter so many animals. We're able to treat so many animals who have severe medical issues. We're able to give these dogs, you know, food and shelter, water, and it is just so beautiful. I never realized how intricate nonprofit work is, or nonprofits in general, until, you know, you're working in it and you're like, oh my gosh, like, we really need these things. Like, it's dire. And then the next day you get a shipment, a donation from Kelly from California or Steve from Oregon, and it's like, oh my god. The support of you guys is just so important to our mission. And yeah, you are helping in real time. I hope you know that. I guess a sixth way that I didn't think about how you can support us, but you absolutely can, interact with our social media, share our posts, like, comment, because that helps the algorithm get our word out there, but it also spreads us to, you know, your friends and mutuals. It's a really good cause. I mean, rescuing puppies, come on. If you want to learn more about Surfers for Strays, like I said, you can go to their website. You can read all of the, ways you can help or what we're about, all the work that we've done. You can see pictures from past and present volunteers. You can learn about the people that work so intricately to make Surfers for Strays what it is. We have so many people in the backside running the Amazon wishlist, running the website, coordinating fosters and escorts. Like, there are so many people working behind the scenes that you don't know, and it's all because of our love for animals, which I think is just so beautiful. You can also go check out their Instagram page, their Facebook page, to stay up to date on what they're doing. I know they just got a new litter of puppies, which is so exciting. I can't wait to watch them grow and, go off to their forever homes. I'm super excited. Also, check out their YouTube page. I'm actually in one of the videos. I believe I was just sharing the Troncone Center where I volunteered. So if you are interested in volunteering, please go check out their channel and just look up Surfers for Strays Jacey. It should pop up, and then you can see where you will be living, where you will be working. You can also see all the videos of the animals that we have taken care of previously. We have success stories on there. We have gratitude videos. It's super sweet. Please go check them out. And yeah, happy International Puppies Day. I have a feeling I'm not gonna get to post this until tomorrow, which won't be International Puppies Day, but I am filming today, so it counts. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you next time. Bye.